Kim Potter's gonna be found innocent. She's gonna be found not guilty, and I'll tell you exactly why. Here we go. Okay, so the thing with this case is the state has to prove these charges that don't really make sense for the charge. Right, in Pennsylvania, it feels like if you kill someone on accident, no matter what, you pretty much go to jail. In Minnesota, apparently that's not the case. Apparently, you have to be conscious that you grabbed the murder weapon that killed the person, right? As in this case. So here's what's going to happen. I thought about bringing up the charges. There's two charges. They're two manslaughter charges. The two charges that she's been charged with. The thing with that is either it's an intentional killing, that they went out there intending to kill somebody, and then there's one where you need to be conscious of the killing and reckless in nature to your consciousness. So you need to know that you are consciously doing something that's dangerous, and then you need to do it in a reckless manner, essentially. What that means is if she's not conscious that she grabbed the gun, then she couldn't be reckless in her actions because she needed to be conscious of her act that was dangerous, right? And there's other looming issues in this case. The other one is that she may have been justified killing him even if it's on accident, something I've never seen before. But the judge pretty much said it's okay that if you accidentally kill someone in self-defense, it's still self-defense. Typically, self-defense needs to be an intentional act, like self-defense of a third person. Those officers that were in the car or near the car, they all said they felt like they were in fear for their life, so it's very convenient for her, for Kim Potter, because now you can make a self-defensive third-person argument, which entitles you to all of the self-defense that a person in that situation would be entitled to. So that would be Kim Potter in this case. But it was weird. It was weird because it was accidental self-defense of a third person. So I wondered if that would be allowed, but the judge says that is a justification for the shooting as well. So that was interesting. So she had the self-defense of a third person going for here. The prosecutor really messes this up, in my opinion. Once the prosecutor makes her cry 2 times, she really just gives up. She really just backs down, gives up, stops interrogating her, stops questioning her entirely. I wouldn't have given up. But no, yeah, she gets mad, she's pissed, she gives up. It's like, well, you're the one that gave up, why are you pissed? You know, I mean, if it was me, I'd sit there all day and be like, alright, can we get a moment for the defendant? Can we get another moment? Even if it was every other question, I would sit there and be like, yeah, alright, you know? I wouldn't get pissed. It's like, oh man, you keep crying on me. It's like the situation is what it is at that point. You just have to deal with it. Prosecutor getting pissed. It's like, damn, very, very unprofessional in my opinion. She tries to spin this very emotional narrative. Like, oh my god, she blew his mind and broke his heart. It's like, what are you talking about? This is not an argument you would make if you were good on the facts. The prosecution knows they have bad facts to deal with here. And honestly, a bad charge. Why would you charge this? I mean, all the evidence we knew even before trial was that she wasn't conscious that she pulled the gun. She thought she pulled the taser. Everyone knows that. It's not even disputed. But the charge that she was charged with requires her to be conscious that she pulled the gun. And they never even tried to prove otherwise. They never even tried to prove that she actually thought she pulled the gun. So the prosecution shot themselves in the foot from the beginning, and they never tried to change it. Really strange. I don't know why they did that. In any case, she's going to be not guilty, 100%. It's not even a question in my mind. The only way that she's not guilty is if the jury are all idiots and they completely disregard everything the judge said, even by the judge's instructions to the charges. She's not guilty. There's no way. You'd have to go against the judge's instructions. You'd have to go against the statute for involuntary manslaughter in Minnesota. There's no way. Like I said, involuntary manslaughter in PA, pretty sure you go to jail. 99% sure. Oh, I shouldn't say that far. Involuntary manslaughter in PA, you probably go to jail. Let's just say that. But Minnesota, no. You have to be conscious of your act. That's dangerous. And in this case, she wasn't. We know she wasn't. Not guilty. That's all there is to it. It's crazy to me, actually. It's like, wow, she's actually not guilty of accidental homicide? I mean, God. When that happens, I mean, people go to jail for it. People go to jail for accidents all the time. But no. Especially murder. Especially when it's murder. But no, Minnesota, I mean, maybe they just don't have a statute that applies to this, because you would think that they would have charged it here. All they have are statutes that won't apply, and so she's innocent. That's all there is to it. Really crazy stuff. Kim Potter innocent. Boom. All in on that. Going all in.